Hey everybody, and thanks for tuning in to Woodcrest Bonsai. Today I'm going to trim up some of my Shohin Ilex Shillings, dwarf Yalpan holly. And I repotted these guys a few months back, and there are videos that you can watch of me doing that. And there's a link right here to some of them, and actually there's quite a few. But anyway, I'm going to start with this guy. And it's got nice, let me get my pointer slash trimmers. It's got very nice motion, but it's got a lot of excess growth. So my first rule is that the first main branch should be about a third of the way up the tree. And that can change because the tree is going to grow, could end up being up in here. But one thing that I know I don't want is this lower growth that is pointing straight out at us. So taking that away already just cleans up the trunk line beautifully. And even just removing a couple of little leaves, now we have the trunk line defined much better. And believe it or not, this guy here, coming all the way up into here, is all brand new growth, and I don't really want that either. So I'm going to take him off. And the same with this brand new growth right here. Remember, Ilex Shillings is a bottom dominant tree. Does not produce a huge leader that just shoots straight up. Produces a bunch of branches low down. So now I have a choice between either this branch as the first main branch or this one here. This one's coming out in a really nice spot, but it's pretty low. If this is a third and a third and a third, it's already pretty low. This one here could be bent down, and even though it's sort of coming from the front, let me get rid of this leaf. I think this is going to make a better first main branch. So I'm going to remove this one. This branch here is coming right out of the crook of the trunk, so we don't want that. And then I have some confusion. Is this the second main branch? Is this one the second main branch? Or even this one the second main branch? I do have a little stub right here. And once again, take this leaf and some of these. There's a little stub right here that I'm going to cut. Trying to save this branch because I'm not sure if I want it or not. So where is that first main branch, the second main branch? And you notice we don't have a lot of back branching either. So when something does sprout, which it will, that moves into the back, I'll use that as a back branch. So I don't think I want this one. I'm going to choose either this guy or this guy. So we're going to cut him off too. And then I probably will use this one as the first main branch, but it's beginning to shoot up, so I'm going to shorten it. In which case I'm going to cut this one off. I'm going to shorten this main branch quite a bit. And shorten this guy, because this is the apex. And you may be saying, well, you just took everything off. It doesn't look any different than when you started. But doing this will actually make it a better tree over time. It was actually a pretty cute little tree the way it was. But now we're going to get, I'm going to cut the apex even more. You want all your foliage to be on your main branches, and none of this little stuff that came popping out of here should be allowed to grow. And that may create a little knob there, but that's okay. So there you go. There's number one. And I know I took a lot off, but if you subscribe and you can watch this guy continue to develop over time, the treatment I gave it now will actually make it a much, much better tree in the future. And that's a big part of bonsai, is you're always looking to the future. Once you have a quote-unquote finished tree, then you're just pinching off the pad. You're creating pads, and you're just keeping those pads. But in the beginning, there's a lot of growth and then reduction, and growth and reduction. So this one just went through another growth and reduction cycle. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to watch this guy continue to develop. And give me a like if you like this video. And I will see you in the next video.